Greetings. Thank you for tuning into this brief video that will focus on undergraduate transfer credit, designed to present our policies, but also to teach you all you need to know to perform your own transfer credit evaluation with enough confidence to pick your first courses at Harvard that you know will begin to satisfy degree requirements for the Bachelor of Liberal Arts and Extension Studies, otherwise known as the ALB. My name is Kelly Ross, and I'm an admissions advisor for the ALB. Harvard Extension has a generous transfer credit policy, and we will accept up to half the credits required to earn the degree, 64 credits, in transfer, as long as certain criteria are met. Coursework must have been completed at an institution that was regionally accredited at the time you took the courses. Note that there are different types of institutional accreditation. The type of academic accreditation we accept and that Harvard holds as a university is called regional. To check your school's accreditation, you can search for your school in the U.S. Department of Education's database at www.ed.gov/accreditation. Coursework from schools outside the U.S. must be evaluated by the Center for Educational Documentation, or the CED, and mapped onto the U.S. accreditation system for the transfer eligibility to be determined. These courses must be academic in content and in a subject that is or could be offered by Harvard. To offer a definition by contrast, many schools have classroom to career programs like paralegal, ENT, or vocational training. These programs typically have a mix of academic or theory-based coursework mixed with more practical, how-to professional training. We may accept the academic courses, but the professional training courses may not transfer. Also, you must have earned a C or higher in these academically acceptable courses. Note that your GPA or previous grades will not transfer, only the credit will. You are beginning your academic career at Harvard with a clean record, and only grades that you earn at Harvard will count toward your cumulative GPA here. So don't worry about previous academic performance. In no way is it factored into an admissions decision here. Rather, students are admitted based on their demonstrated ability as a Harvard student. So how do we apply transfer credit towards our degree requirements? It's actually quite simple. We are not looking for specific prerequisite or general education courses like Bio 101 or American Literature. We do not look for specific courses that will plug into specific course requirements at Harvard because we do not have specific required courses with only a single exception. Instead, we treat all transfer credit like electives, classified through the lenses of what we call subject area distribution. We group most transfer credit into three large subject area groups, which constitutes the foundation of Harvard's requirements framework. Sciences, social sciences, and humanities. We think of these as laying along a spectrum from the most quantifiable, ranging to the more qualitative. Various specific subjects or fields will fall into each of these buckets. So, for example, biology, chemistry, math, or computer science would fall under the broad category of sciences. Social sciences includes the fields like history, economics, psychology, and government. Qualitative fields like literature, religion, philosophy, or the arts are examples that are defined as humanities. The subject area distribution framework is the heart of our transfer credit system, and it's very simple. All of your transfer credit can be thought of as electives that count towards the subject area distribution requirements. At Harvard, you will have a concentration in one of the three subject areas, and you will need to earn a minimum of 32 concentration credits with Harvard courses. Take a look at your transcript and see if you can define coursework through our subject area distribution lenses. Have you earned a minimum of 8 credits in each of the three subject areas? If so, you do not need to take further coursework at Harvard in those non-concentration subject areas. So we will apply transfer credit to the three subject areas, foreign languages, as well as English composition. Note that all courses, especially language, composition, and math courses, must be college level or higher to be considered for transfer credit. So for example, reading strategies, or college math prep will likely not transfer. However, English Comp 101 and college algebra will. Now you know the basics to review your own transcript and estimate your transfer credit. But let me offer you some advice before you begin. Be conservative. If you're not sure if or how a course might count, do not count it. We would not want you to overestimate your transfer credit. So for now, you should leave off courses that you think Harvard might not offer. This particularly applies to the how-to courses related to career preparation. We provide a transfer credit estimation tool in your online services account. This allows you to enter each course from your previous transcript to be reviewed. Though this is not how transfer credit is officially added to your student record. All eligible transfer credit will be added to your record at the time of admission. Please contact us anytime for advice. In general, whatever your transfer credit situation, the best advice I can give you is to remember that knowing exactly what will or won't transfer has very little bearing on which courses you should pick in the beginning of your program. No matter what your amount of transfer credit, always use the degree course search. There are some degree requirements that cannot be met with transfer credit, and it's best for you to begin with the largest set of these, Harvard instructor. So first, enroll in courses taught by Harvard instructors. Students must complete 52 credits or 13 courses with Harvard instructor. Your first courses should be in a subject you find interesting or in which you are naturally strong, so you have a higher likelihood of academic success. We recommend building a strong foundation in academic writing and quantitative reasoning, and have set the tuition for certain courses lower than the rest to encourage these as a starting point. Also remember that among the first courses you pick should be Expo 25, required for admission. As you begin your course selection here, it is best for you to use the degree course search and narrow results to show only those courses that are taught by Harvard instructor, so you can be sure that you are beginning to meet program requirements as efficiently as possible, regardless of your transfer credit. Access the degree course search from our main website and by clicking on the course link at the top or middle of the web page. Then select Bachelor of Liberal Arts from the drop-down menu. Importantly, the degree course search is the only way to search for courses that meet specific requirements, and it is the only place where students can see how a course might count in a number of ways. I advise you to use the degree course search heavily for all course selection. When you are admitted to the degree program, you have instant 24/7 access to an accounting of your transfer credit, Harvard credits, and a list that is updated at the end of each term of which requirements have been met and which are outstanding. Thank you for watching this undergraduate transfer credit tutorial. Please watch our other videos in the series related to the undergraduate degree program, and as always, please visit our website for the most up-to-date information.